Codaway Gross on my left, Tripp King on my right. While we're celebrating one of the great senior classes in Loyola Lacrosse history, can't help but be excited about the brilliance of these two young men, both with multiple goals tonight. Loyola adding to its own incredible legacy. First Division I program ever with back-to-back titles, setting a record in the Division I championship with 14 goals, equaling the margin of victory record from last year by an 8-goal margin over Santa Margarita. I could go on and on and on, but everybody wants to hear from Codaway and Tripp. Just first and foremost, just as the seconds were ticking off at the end, just how special was it to just kind of savor the moments with this group, but also continue that motivation and that drive to add on to this next year.
Yes, sir. It was amazing. Just having that euphoric feeling back-to-back years is something we dream of. Being able to get the job done is amazing. So we always hope for the best in the future. That's what we do from day one. We start first week in September and we go all the way until mid-May. And that's we just every morning we're out there 6 a.m. getting the job done.
Something funny?
Guys, seriously. Like when Jimmy's talking about just how much this group has put in, obviously for the high school, but in the off season and club, challenging yourself by going to places that California teams don't have the heart and the courage to go by playing the best teams back east. How did that help this group grow and evolve?
I think it was great. We had some tough losses back east, but it just shaped us throughout the season. We figured out we're a team that can battle back. We got to come out fast, and so it's those learning lessons that we learned throughout the season. We're able to adapt and just get better.
The only way you get better is playing against better competition. Went out to the East Coast to play the best teams in the country. You lose some, you win some, but you learn the lessons from it, and you take it back to these championship games.
And like the coaches were talking about in the huddle Cutaway, we saw the best version of you guys, when it mattered most. And I'd love to put St. Ignatius out here again. I'd love to put Salesianum and Georgetown and those type of teams. But just how proud are you guys of just that trajectory and like I said, finding the most dominant version of yourselves, to leave no doubt as to why you guys are the best group in Southern California.
Yeah, it's been an amazing year. All the in-state competition was amazing. SI, we started off with a loss during the year, but we just kept on grinding. I think that's something Coach Jimmy has instilled in us, is just next play this whole year. Forget about the losses, forget about the wins. Every game is a new game, and you're giving it your all, and you're putting 100% into every play. Took that into the championship here. This is really what matters the most to us, and I'm only excited more for the future.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, as easy as this group makes it look, like I said, first one with back-to-back titles. It's also come from some tough losses, even in section finals. Just the fact that the past 2 years, Mater Dei last year, Santa Margarita this year, it's leave no doubt. How much of that is something to really appreciate and celebrate and savor now, but also create more momentum and motivation for the future?
Yeah, well, we had a meeting in the beginning of the season. We won it last year, but our coach talked to us and said it's even harder winning it a second year. So that was something we always kept in the back of our mind. Even though we won last year, you have to still keep that every team's giving you their 100%, and you have to give them your 100%. Our freshman year, we were not on the right side of this game, so it was much easier this year just to keep battling. Even winning a championship, I feel like it gave us more motivation this season to keep doing better.
Tripp, last thing before I get swallowed up here by this amazing group of teammates and this brotherhood. Could you guys have envisioned just a more impactful start? Just everything was rolling right away.
Yeah, it was amazing. I just gotta hand it off to Andrew Goldman. I think it was 100% in the first half. Left no doubt the face-off X gives us every opportunity we can have, and we take accountability in that. We win the 3-on-3 in the middle of the field, and that's how we win games.
Awesome, and that's how you win championships as well. First group to win back-to-back Division I championships. And I have a feeling with Tripp and Codaway and the rest of this group, they're not done yet. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.